Welcome to Bad Beer, the show where we go on a quest to find the world's greatest beer. My name is Jamin and I'm today's host as we try 4 different stout style beers. One of the most important questions in life will be answered today. Is beer for breakfast? And if it is, which one do I want to drink? We will be giving our opinions on flavor, mouthfeel, head, and aftertaste, and rating the beers on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being absolute dog water, and 10 being nectar from heaven. Feel free to agree or disagree with us in the comments below. Let's get right into it. Beer number 1, Founders Breakfast Stout. Bring the train of goodness down here. It's time for breakfast.
Oh, wow. Delightful.
Oh my. So these stouts are 43% alcohol.
This is 8.3%.
This is a substantial head right there.
Oh, smells like a coffee.
It smells like coffee beans, roasted.
But sweetness too.
Some chocolatiness. Chocolatey goodness. Look how long the bubbles are hovering at the top.
Let's give this a taste.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Try just the head. Get the tiniest bit of head and like just a little bit of the foam.
It's like coffee flavored ice cream. The creaminess from the ice cream and the coffeeness from the coffee. It's a bit like an espresso shot also. Because you get that foam at the top.
Yes.
And then you get the strong bitter coffee at the bottom.
They brew it with oatmeal? Is that right?
I don't know.
What do they
This
say?
one does. Yeah.
Okay.
They brew oatmeal. They put oatmeal in the brew.
Okay.
I've never had beer for breakfast before. I don't know if I want to start.
Okay.
I think you've never lived, my friend.
Dad, you want to start off the rating?
I will. I like it. 7.5.
It's 8.3%, and that feels like a really solid number. 8.3.
Very well balanced. There was no notes that I didn't like, and everything that I did. I'm a huge coffee fan. I love chocolate, and I love that stout. I'm giving it a 8.6.
I find it to be a bit too sweet for my taste for a beer. So I'm going to give this a 6.9. Send the train off.
Okay. Keep pouring.
Train of Tears.
For beer number 2, we have Left Hand Brewing Company Milk Stout Nitro. Bring on the train of goodness.
Woo.
Gladness.
Yeah.
It's kind of holding it around. Look at that.
Yeah. Is that
Nitro.
Get quicker.
Do it.
Quick. Wow. Once again, just
Can't see through it.
this? Not at all.
Milk stout.
Can't see
That
through
is
it.
black
It's
as
black
night.
as death.
it's like you're staring into the abyss.
That is a really roasted bread in a coffee shop.
Ooh, bread, yes. Roasted right in the bakery.
Slightly burned. You get those when you cook a pizza and you get the singed.
Really,
Yeah.
really delicious mouthfeel.
There's less bold flavors like the last one. The coffee is not as strong.
Yep.
Everything is slightly muted in comparison.
Nothing overpowers me in this. I taste it all. The coffee, the chocolate, the toasted bread.
Bread.
I taste all of that.
It's almost like a chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Like a Yoo-hoo or
A
something.
lot like that.
Yeah.
Pour that on your Cocoa Krispies.
What is that, some kind of cereal?
Yeah.
Ooh, that might.
You can drink that with a straw.
And then it finishes, and I won't say flat, but it just kind of finishes just sort of level.
So, Josiah, would you like to rate this beer before we move on?
I'm giving this beer baby an even 8. I loved it. It's really good. I would definitely pay money for that. It's not as much flavor as the previous one, so that's why I rated it right there.
I'm gonna go 8.1. This is really good. I could see myself being in a different mood. I feel like this is gonna pair well with food. Like I want to try this with food, whereas the other one I just wanted that on its own. Whereas this one I'm excited to try it with some food.
I do like it. It's just so creamy. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm putting that on really close at a 7.4.
I really like this. This hits the spot for me. I'm going to go with an 8.4. This is a one that I'm going to think about. Let's take a moment to appreciate this week's beer companion. These are bagels with lox with a schmear. If you don't speak New Yorker, that's salmon, cream cheese, and a bagel. We've got these with a side of crispy fish skin. If you want to make them yourself, check out the link below. Let's partake.
You got really New York aggressive on that.
He did.
Dude.
That was all right. Yeah. You don't like it? Tough.
Well,
You don't like it? Get lost.
Todd Essitz taught us how to say that. Like, he went out of his way to make sure we said it right.
Oh, man.
That onion really adds. Nice.
It tastes like we cooked this over a fire. All that smoke flavor got in there. And it really permeates throughout the salmon.
Let's try this with our beer.
It's like drinking a chocolate milk with your salmon and
It's a perfect breakfast.
yeah. Yeah.
Start your day off right.
Hey, if you're a 7-year-old at heart in New York, you're gonna love this combination. You got the chocolate milk, the bagel, you got the salmon. It's a winner.
Beer number 3, Southern Tier Irish Cream Stout. Oh, it's time.
Try it.
Time.
I missed it. I was in a conversation. You guys were
You
moving.
gotta get that smell.
Boy, something happened to yours.
I'm sorry.
It's a very dark one also.
Oh wow.
Whoa, is this licorice that I'm smelling? Strawberry licorice?
Whoa.
It's
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, yeah.
Twizzlers.
Wow.
Only taste that head.
The head
It
tastes
is-
like it too.
It is like that. It is
Yeah.
the
Chocolate covered cherries?
many times. Ooh, chocolate covered cherries. Many times they talk about red berries in beers. This is the first that I've really detected it.
It tastes a little bit like Big Red Cream Soda.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I get that. If you're eating a Tootsie Roll with it.
You get this to have people try this. That's you don't drink it. You don't get it to drink 12 of them over the course of a week or two. You get this to take to a party and have other people try it, and you all enjoy it because it's unique.
So, yeah, it is kind of a novelty thing, a little bit of a novelty. Stacking it up with what we're tasting tonight, it's probably gonna right now fall for me about a 6.3.
So I'm hard pressed to say that this is that much under the other ones. But when I think of generally how I've been rating, I'd put this as a 7.
I agree with that, both of you guys. I think even more so, I would love to see people try it for the first time and
Yes.
get their reactions. So for that, I'm going to give this a 7.9.
Those are all good scores. I think mine's the best score because I get to go last. So the correct answer is 7.4. And you all missed out. Joel, would you tell us a little bit about what a stout is?
A stout is a well-built young man. Like 3 that you see here and 1 that used to be.
Which one?
Actually, stouts are made from unmalted roasted barley, in contrast to porters that use malted barley as a base. Other than that, there isn't much difference between the two.
And with that, let's go to beer number 4. State of Brewing Chocolate Lava Cake Stout. Bring on the train, bring on the cake.
Oh, I can smell it. It's not just chocolate though. It's a brownie.
Oh, golly.
Is this going to be another
cake.
dessert?
It's chocolate lava cake.
Very
Oh
dark.
my gosh.
I can't believe how chocolatey that is.
Okay, that's dark. You can't see through that one.
Oh yeah.
At all.
It's like staring into space with your eyes closed. Under a blanket.
It's dark brown like a brownie. And it smells like brownie dough before you cook it.
Right. Uncooked. I don't get cooked brownie. I get raw.
This is chocolate. This is delicious. It's rich.
This is a scoop of Duncan Hines chocolate frosting.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had chocolate frosting.
Where you been?
If I'm gonna buy frosting to frost a cake, if I'm gonna take the time to make a cake, I'm using a cream cheese frosting.
No, go back in your memory banks when your mom had frosting.
No, my mom never had
fridge.
that. My mom would make frosting.
Well, that's okay. She could make it, but didn't
She didn't make chocolate. No.
What's the stuff that candy we used to eat when we were canoeing?
Truffles?
Truffles, and it was coated with cocoa.
This is sweeter than that, though, right? That was a dark chocolate.
Yeah, this is a milk.
It has sugar in it.
Okay,
but
yeah.
This is got some more sweetness, I think.
You said off camera that you felt traumatized.
I said I had PTSD coming when I saw these cans. I mean, this looks sort of like an autopsy. Really.
It's dissected.
What?
But it drinks pretty good.
I don't know.
James is just thinking about all the editing he's got to do. He wants to wrap this beer.
I would like to know what you would like to rate this beer.
If I'm going to rate this with all the other stouts that we've had tonight, I'm going to give this a solid 7.
Joe, would you like to give a rating to this beer?
For a rating compared to the others in the context of what we tried today, I'm going to give this a 7.9.
What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, I'm kind of in that category too. We've had some wonderful beers tonight, some great stouts, and for a chocolate stout, this is superb. But stacking it up against what else we had tonight, I'm still going to probably be at like a 6.2.
I think you guys are probably pretty correct.
You're going to tell us the perfect score.
Yeah,
aren't you?
Because he gets to go last.
I would like to hear the perfect score.
You know, the perfect score on this one is actually about a 7.1. All right, yous fuzzes. It's now time for the final tally. Here's your bad beer of the week. And that goes to Founders Breakfast Stout. Not my favorite. The panel has spoken. Now we must give the Bad Beer Award for mediocrity. That goes to the Chocolate Lava Cake Stout. Good for a chocolate stout, but among these, it just doesn't hold up. Remember, this is not an overall reflection of the beer, but our opinion on it in the context of the beers we compared it to. If you enjoyed this week's episode, please give us a like and subscribe below. We have links to more information on all the beers we tried today, so feel free to check them out for yourself. To close, we bring you this week's Beer Fact.
Jamie, did you know that in the Middle Ages, most people drank small beer for breakfast as a nutritious, calorie-dense food to give them the energy they needed to get their physically demanding work done?
Don't forget to drink responsibly and with friends. It's more fun that way.